Hey everybody. Okay, I'm back. Why am I back? I'll tell you why. I've gotten some really cool responses from people that actually find these videos helpful. And look, for myself, it was taking me a little too long. I was kind of diverging from my path right now, which calls something else up, I guess, which is what happens after the mobbing. So I have a lot to say about what happens after the mobbing. For now, I'm going to tell you this. A couple of quickies. All right. So as soon as I decided to stop doing this video series, the universe is a funny place, right? So all of a sudden I'm starting to get some really cool emails from people saying, look, find this helpful. I don't want to post myself. And I could totally get that, okay? Because when you've been through this kind of stuff, it's really hard to face it. And a lot of people like to do so in quiet. Look, it took me 7 years, so it's like not judging anybody, believe me. I do in some cases, but not in this case. So I figured I might as well continue. But I'll tell you why I figured that. So I decided to stop the video series. I start getting these really cool emails from people. And I'm like, well, I got my own life to live and my own life to design. And I'm in the process of doing that right now. Okay? So my mobbing started about a year ago. My last mobbing started about a year ago this month. So it's been quite a while. All right. I didn't leave work right away, as you all know, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, long story short, I start getting these great emails. I get a couple of nasty ones like usual. I flush them or whatever. Don't bother with that. And next thing you know, universe starts sending me some stuff. What does the universe start sending me? People from the past. People from my workplace where I used to work. I start running into them, believe it or not. Start getting texts, not from people related to the mobbing, but things that seem unrelated, but are actually related. Okay, like certain people that I kind of stopped communicating with because they weren't really buddies, who reach out, but they don't reach out, like say for instance with a proper text message, just like a photo, like a bait or a hook. And I'm like, oh man, here we go again. So I'm talking to my spouse and he says, why don't you just do a couple of quick vids about this kind of stuff? You don't have to spend too much time on the videos. Just do a couple. You open doors sometimes, right? And at the same time, I'm figuring out some of my own stuff by doing this. So it's not just for you, it's for me too, right? So I said, okay, I'm going to look silly though. I have to go back on what I said. Look, people change their minds. So I changed my mind. I'm going to be back with a few more videos. And the next series is going to be called After the Mobbing. So it's just a quick hello and a stay tuned. I will be back with some more stuff. If you have any questions or if you'd like me to address something in particular, shout out, send me an email, foxyd at gmail.com. FOXIEEDEE at gmail.com. And I'll totally address that. So the next series, just telling you, it's a stay tuned, probably within the next couple of days. I'm going to talk about what happens after the mobbing and what the key is to getting better and not being stuck in that CPTSD, even though I'm not a therapist. All right. So I'll tell you what the key was for me. Everybody's different. Every situation's different. I did go through therapy. I thought it was amazing. Gave me so many keys, so much insight. But I had a great therapist in any case. But I'll just share some of what I've been through again. And maybe you can garner some tasty tidbits out of the whole thing. Okay, we're living in a strange era. My spouse said we're in the Homo Moronicus stage. And I tend to believe that. So we're just going to just bring it on down. Talk about essential things, all right? And going forward and moving forward. Okay, so love, light, peace, respect, self-respect. Foxy D, I will be back. Love you guys. Namaste.